Snow drifted up like smoke under tattered boots as the boy ran. Master Scrooge would have his hide if he were 1 minute late with the hoary man's stew. The boy glanced up at the ancient church tower, its spire invisible in the swirling clouds of fog, and dared the gruff old bell not to mark the hour. But even as he pushed his legs faster, past shop windows brightened with holly sprigs and scarlet berries, a tremendous vibration rang through the icy air like teeth chattering in a frozen head. The bell tolled. 1864. The outskirts of London, Hill Orphanage.
To begin, your father is dead. There is no doubt whatever about that.
The solicitor pushed wire-rimmed glasses up the slope of his hawkish nose.
The cause of death is inconclusive, but he's dead, to be sure.
Mr. Veck moved on to the next paper, as if the words he'd uttered hadn't sent a battering ram through Brit's chest.
I have the register of his burial here, signed by a clergyman, his clerk, the undertaker.
The wind blew raw and keen, penetrating to the very bones. Brit suppressed a shiver and glanced out the set of long windows overlooking the garden, where winter battled against autumn to make its presence known. Brit had asked his employers, Jack and Olivia MacCarron, not to search for his parents, or anyone's family for that matter. They were orphans for a reason, namely their parents were addicts, criminals, vagrants, insane, or as Mr. Veck had so astutely pointed out, dead. Why dredge up past pain? To date, only one child, a girl of autumnal curls, whom Miss Olivia had taken in 3 years past, had been happily reunited with a mother who worked as a kitchen maid in a decent household. The girl's father had sold her to pay a debt without the mother's knowledge.
John and George Griffin, the executor, the coroner, the magistrate.
That's quite enough, Veck.
Jack MacCarron, Brit's mentor and owner of the orphanage, raised a palm.
Get to the point.
The little man lowered his spectacles, grey eyes dancing as his dark brows rose into his wrinkled forehead.
I certainly did not mean to offend. However, the father's death must be distinctly understood as it pertains to the son's inheritance. So you see, there is a method to my madness, Mr. MacCarron.
Let's get straight to the method then, eh?
Jack's tone had frozen the blood in many a man.
Right.
The attorney's Adam's apple bobbed as he assessed his paperwork.
Then allow me to dispense with a certain formality. Brit, do you have any distinguishing features, such as scars, birthmarks, or the like?
Brit didn't have to think long. He lifted the leg of his trousers to show a jagged scar indenting the muscle of his calf, the origins of which he did not recall. Mr. Veck grinned.